My name is Jess, and today I want to show and tell you all about this beautiful new smart feeder we recently acquired. So this feeder was graciously sent to us by the company, and it is our fourth smart feeder in our collection. And I have so much to share with you about why we like this particular feeder, but first let's go ahead and set it up. Lucky for you, setting up this feeder is an absolute breeze, and this is not going to take long. Even the perch is already attached, making this really such a super easy and quick process. We just went ahead, we unboxed it, we got our camera charging, and while we were waiting for that to charge, we simply downloaded the Birdity app, synced up our camera, popped it right back in once it was charged, and then we went ahead and decided which mounting option we wanted, as they included 3 different options for us. We decided to go with the little metal plate, we attached that to the back, and then we went outside and we attached it to our fence post. This is when we filled it with our favorite feed. I love the iron lid of this, the rooftop. It's made out of a nice, beautiful iron. It's going to be so resistant to the rain and the weather that we get here where we live, and it has a nice locking system. I also like that it has a nice draining grate in the actual food tray itself. So if we get rain, we get snow, it's going to be able to allow that water to drain through, so we're keeping our food nice instead of it turning into a moldy suet sort of situation, and I think that's fantastic. One of the other things I also like is this is made out of wood. I find that feeders that are made out of more natural elements just attract the birds so much better than some of their plastic counterparts. They smell a familiar smell. It smells just like the environment, and it's not deterring the birds from visiting our feeder. I also like the perch setup on this. So some of the other feeders I've had have only had one perch. This actually includes 2 different little rungs in the perch, which allows a vast variety of different sized birds to comfortably perch, visit, eat, and enjoy a longer stay on this particular feeder. The camera in this feeder has been amazing. We have been absolutely loving it. And it allows you the ability to have AI recognition if you need help kind of figuring out what birds locally live in your area and which ones are visiting your feeder. So we had mainly our normal visitors, a lot of chickadees, a lot of finches, but we actually did have a bird we hadn't seen before. And thanks to the AI recognition, we were able to identify this bird as a junco, I'm not sure how you pronounce it, but it is such a beautiful bird, and we're hoping we get to see more of him because he is loving our feeder so far. The app for this feeder is so user-friendly. It's so streamlined. It's so easy to access. You're going to go ahead and get a little notification saying that it's either detected movement or it's detected a bird, and it's going to allow you to go ahead and open that up and see who's visiting your feeder. I also like that this has a squirrel deterrent. So if you have a squirrel trying to access your feeder like we do right here, it's going to be able to sound an alarm to kind of deter that squirrel away. And I have found this one to be the most efficient alarm so far, because I didn't even have to wait for this squirrel to get all the way up to my feeder before I triggered the alarm, and it scampered away and did not come back the rest of the day. One of the things that we love the absolute most about having these smart feeders is that we can actually stream these right onto our big screen TV. So whether we have family visiting or guests, or even just my kids want to watch the birds, we can actually stream these right onto our big screen TV, and it just makes for such a peaceful, relaxing ambiance, and everyone just enjoys watching, observing, and identifying all the different birds that are visiting our feeder even when we're stuck inside. So if you're looking for a well-crafted, beautifully made, so easy to use gift, whether it be for yourself and your family or for someone you love, I could not recommend this charming, beautiful feeder enough.